What is going on, you guys? WonderBro here, and we have a very important video today. Let your mind and let your feelings do whatever they want to do, okay? We go through life, and each day we may feel a new way. One day we may feel more anxious than another day, and one day we may feel more depressed than another day. And if you identify with all of these passing feelings and all of these passing thoughts, you become them. So when we had our first panic attack, if you're here on the channel and you're sensitized now, when you had your first panic attack and you were having that mind attack, all these thoughts and these feelings, you totally identified with them. You became them. You didn't let them pass. You didn't chalk them up as nothing more than fleeting thoughts and fleeting feelings. Just go with the flow. No, you became them, and you embraced them and struggled with them and fought them, and you know, this led to your nervous breakdown over time. This led to you being considered an anxious person. This led to you adopting the label of, I am anxious, I am a panicky human being. You know, your identification with these feelings and these thoughts became who you are. And you continued this cycle. So the more you thought about how you were an anxious person, the more you identified with all these thoughts and feelings, the more anxious you became, the more you struggled, the more you fought. And now you are where you are now. Leave your feelings, leave your mind, leave it all alone. These are all fleeting, passing feelings. These are all fleeting, passing thoughts. Okay, it's only when we become these things and we identify with them. This is my life now. You know, I don't want to feel this way, or, you know, I do feel this way, but I really don't want to feel this way. And, you know, and you start struggling and identifying with these things. That's when you start to agitate the situation. That's when you start to fuel the fire. That's when you trick yourself into believing that you are these feelings, you are these thoughts. These are, you know, this is a big important deal. This is a big ordeal, and, you know, this is huge. It's when you start to identify with all of these passing feelings, these passing thoughts, that you start to fuel the fire, and that, you know, you become them. So leave your mind alone, leave your feelings alone. You know, one day you may have this thought that's bothering you, okay, but it's going to leave you alone. Just don't identify with it, don't struggle against it. One day you may have this particular feeling that's bothering you, okay, well, you know that's not who you are, because feelings are changing all of the time. Who you are today is not who you're going to be tomorrow, according to your feelings and your thoughts. You know, that's how the body and mind works. It's always changing. You know, you're experiencing different things 1 hour than you are the next hour. So when you do encounter uncomfortable feelings and thoughts, don't become them and think, this is my life now, this is who I've always been, this is who I always will be, I must fight, I must struggle. Just chalk it all up as irrelevant. These are just passing things, passing feelings, passing thoughts. They weren't there yesterday, and the fact that they weren't there yesterday means that, you know, this isn't your life, this isn't who you are. The fact that feelings and thoughts are always coming and going means that you shouldn't identify with them, because they're not who you are. Yes, they can be uncomfortable, but it's only when you struggle and fight and identify with that they become this huge ordeal. Instead, when you do encounter uncomfortable negative feelings and uncomfortable negative thoughts, chalk it up as just a fleeting, passing moment. It's not who I am. This is not how I felt yesterday. So that's proof that this is not who I really am. This is just some mind thing. This is just some body thing. Why do I need to be concerned? Just let it go. Just like you let the clouds go. Let those feelings and those thoughts go, because they aren't who you are. But when you become them and you get tricked into thinking this is how it's always been and how it always will be, that's when you start to suffer. That's when you start to suffer. If you understand that thoughts and feelings are irrelevant and just chalk it all up as the same mind-body game that's not really who you are, and it's all passing and fleeting, then you can find comfort and uncomfort. And when you do that, you don't agitate the situation, you don't fuel the feelings and the thoughts, you don't get stuck in this anxious cycle when you just chalk it all up as irrelevant, just gonna let it happen, just gonna let it be, because it's not who I am, and it's all just a bluff, it's all just passing things, it's all just passing and fleeting and so unimportant. So don't get tricked next time you feel a certain negative way into thinking that this is something you need to fight against or figure out because this is a problem. It's not. It's just a passing, fleeting emotion, feeling, thought. It's not who you really are. Don't get tricked into getting involved and fueling the fire. Whew. Hey, that was a lot. That was a lot to take in, I know, but at the end of the day, it's very simple. Thoughts and feelings are always fleeting. They are always passing. They aren't who you are. And as long as you don't identify with them and make them into a big ordeal, then they're not a big ordeal. Alright, you guys, I love every single one of you. Check me out on all my social media under WonderBro Yo, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I've got it all. I love communicating with you guys, so let me know in the comments down below how you've been. Let's catch up. Leave a like, leave a comment, share, subscribe. I think that's everything. Alright, we're growing like crazy on the road to 4K. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Share me out. Let's help as many people as we can. Help me grow. And with that, is that everything? Is there any channel news? Anything I want to talk about while I've got you here? I think that's it, you guys. All right, until next time, as always, stay awesome.